Tell everybody where we at today with it and let them know you back.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Bam. My other name is Anton Reese, a.k.a. known as Bam. How's everybody doing this morning?
All right.
On this good Thursday morning. I was with y'all yesterday on a slight interview, and I guess I'm back today. We're in Silver Springs, Florida, enjoying the day. We just woke up, starting our day out today. Some hustlers starting, players starting, working people starting. Me, I'm in between. I'm a hustler / worker, so I'm out here this morning enjoying the people, giving the people an interview. They say they enjoyed my interview before. So I'll be pleased to talk with you people again about Tampa and the ongoings of Tampa. Today I'm out here with my friend Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, he's from North Carolina. He's been in Tampa a while. He's been out here hustling. How is everybody today? We're going to try to make us $1 a day. I don't know how I'm going to get it hustling, doing legal work or something, but I'm going to put some money in my pocket today. I don't know how the day going to be for me. Of course, you know, everybody, I'll let y'all know I'm homeless. And I've been surviving on the street for the last 8 years. So today will be another day, a challenge, as well as a test, as well as another day in the life of Bam.
So Bam, I got a question for you. How was it growing up in Ponce Leon? You say you're originally from Ponce Leon.
Right? I originally grew up in the project. The project was hard, no, it was rough. But everybody loved each other, everybody was close-knit. It was a very, very close-knit environment, a violent environment, but a close environment. Everybody knew each other, everybody looked out for each other. Everybody, it was like they say that the old saying in Africa, each one, reach one, teach one. If you didn't do right, somebody auntie will tell your ass up. Somebody mama will tell your ass up. We all grew up under the rule that it takes more than one to raise a village. More than one person to raise a child in a village, and that's the rules we live by. So it made all us turn out. I feel like now I have 5 children, and I live in a generation of entitlement these days. That's how I feel. This generation is the generation of entitlement. They feel entitled to something, they owe something. Their attitudes today is really different from yesterday. America has really changed. And the 80s was the transition decade of America. Reaganomics changed America.
What's that?
The Reagan era. Ronald Reagan, the president of the 80s. He changed America. He believed in everybody eating. So even though it was rough and hard in the project, everybody had something. It didn't matter. Everybody looked out for each other. I miss those days, and I miss the project. I really, really miss those days. People were more close-knit, more loving, more caring, more concerned with each other. Today, we live in a generation of people that are, I don't know to get the right, I want to give it the right title, the right reference to it, but things are different nowadays. My oldest son, he's in jail now. He has 19 charges. He's an idiot. He believes in talking about a gang and his homeboys. Them. I talked to the idiot on the phone last night. The idiot talking about his homeboys and all this and that. Now he's stuck in jail. Well, boy, I can't do nothing but send you a few dollars. Dad ain't really got none. But your dumb ass want to run out here and follow this gang and shit and all these dumb ass dudes. Look at you now. My oldest daughter is 38 years old. So I can't read. She works at Moffitt Cancer Center. She's a floor runner. My second daughter, she works at Baycare. She's a flow tech. My third daughter is a fool. She strips. I don't know what's wrong with the idiot. She goes and takes her clothes off for money. I just don't understand a motherfucking thing. Other than that, all's all in the Reese household. As well as my friends and homeboys, they out here struggling with the same problems, the same indifferences. But we're all living it, we're all making it, we're all here.
How many times, I got a question for you, man. How many times you done been to prison?
Tracy. 84, 88, 06.
How was your first time going to prison in 1984? How that experience was?
Man, that shit was off glass. The first time I went to prison. The first time I went to prison was one of the roughest experiences, and I'm kind of tough, and it ain't easy to scare me. I'm not. That was a rough. That really molded me into the man I am today. The second time I went to prison, I went for murder. I killed the dude 4 streets up on Sims, man, that growed up with us. He started smoking rocks. He started trying to bully us. He came around there one day with that bullshit. I told him, you ain't gonna try me like you try these other niggas. He swung on me. I popped him. I got 15. I can have some of that. I got 15 years with 3 mandatory. I did 14 years and 10 months of the 15 years. That 14-year sentence, I did from May of '88 to October of 2002. That experience really molded me into the man I did today. I wouldn't trade that experience for any other experience in life. I only need 19 credits to have an AA. So I fucked up. I didn't get my degree because going to see him and all that. But I got an education in prison. I got a GED in prison. And I grew up, I read probably over 7,000 or 8,000 books. I really educated myself and I learned something in prison.
I got a question for you. So when you went to prison in 1984, what was the first place you went to?
DeSoto Correctional Institutions.
Did y'all go through Lake Butler back in the day?
Yes, we did. Crackers kicked 2 of my goals out. Help my goal going on the side. Yes. Oh, nigga Charlie, Sergeant Young, Captain Young now.
Explain to me about them stories about Lake Butler, man. I wanna. Can you go in detail of one of your experiences at Lake Butler?
Those are the racist crackers I've ever seen in my entire motherfucking life.
Good old boy.
When you get off the bus there, time you get off the bus, them crackers tell you, nigger, get in line. Nigger, line up. Hey, nigger, go get the nigger with the red shoe. He was blatantly, openly, and candidly racist. That is the worst racist place I ever been in my life. They kick niggas down the stairs. They slap the shit out of niggas. They beat your ass. They beat my ass for being across the boardwalk one day. And Lake Butler, the way it's designed, you come down a breezeway. Once you come down a breezeway, you come out into the open compound. I was slipping one day and I went over there into the open compound. The cracker asked me what I'm doing over there. I said, man, I come over and see my homeboy and get some water. The cracker told me to follow him. I'm following you. I'm following you. Where we going? He took me to a room over there on the first side. They came in there, Sergeant Dickey and 3 more crackers, bust the whole top of my lip open and closed my eye. Beat my black ass. That is the worst place I've ever been in life to deal with racism and black power was openly candid and accepted as a way of life on that compound. Everybody knew their role, where they fit in, and what they were supposed to do. That is the most dehumanizing, degrading, I don't even know a reference to make to the environment of how it was. But that's just how Lake Butler was. Now, it's under whole new management. The system of prison, when I went back to prison, the system has changed completely. Niggas hitting niggas in the head with locks. Niggas beating niggas' ass. I'm talking about Lake Butler is like a regular compound. They are off glass. Every drug in prison on the street was in prison. Lake Butler, I see them smoking Molly, getting booty in the open. Man, seen this dude, I'm walking by, dude fucking the shit out of this dude. I'm like, man, what the fuck? This is what's going on. That dude fucking the shit out of this dude right now. Dude, yeah. Hey, man, hey. Hey, dude, they're screwing this guy. Y'all kidding, man? Oh, man, that's what goes on. What the hell, y'all done made this acceptable? He openly getting booty. Ain't nobody saying nothing. It's out of control. Hey, man, hey, help, police, hey. Sit down. Oh, yeah, everyone, I would like to introduce someone to you. This is my uncle. By heritage, by blood, by generic makeup. He is also from the project. He raised me. He is one of the real old heads. That is Willie James. Willie Jenkins, one of the legends of Ponce Leon Housing Project. Can relate to you everything that went on over there. is a pure killer. Don't get it twisted. Is a pure killer. He lives in disguise in these days. He survived. He's a dinosaur from that era. He's a survivor. He comes from the era of real nigga. Because I do say this, that us, everybody out here, everybody looking at, we were the last generation with real parents. Yeah. After us, there have been no real parents. The way all of us out here that are raised, all of us have genes, all of us have moral, all of us have value, all of us have principle and pride that we live on. And all of us out here live for something, so that means we'll die for something. We're not living without purpose. That makes us a rarity in the world. The people today in this world, they live for no purpose, without any guidance, without any moral principle. You know that you give kids something these days, they don't even say thank you. I gave a kid $1 yesterday, he didn't even say fucking thank you.
Why you think that is? You think that's like, yeah? Have you ever read the book? You said you read a lot of books. I gotta ask you a question.
Yes,
have
sir.
you ever read The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander?
Michelle Alexander, good writer, very good writer. She wrote like 3 books, I think. 3 or 2 books. She wasn't very popular or smashed from the book writing circuit, but the books she wrote uplifting, spiritual, eye-opening. They teach you something. When you read to interpret things. People read, you read to gather something, to interpret something, or to understand something that you that nourishes your brain. She wrote a good-ass book, brother, a very good-ass book. Yes, I'm very familiar with her. My 3 favorite artists, book writer, Don Spears. He wrote a book named Good Pussy. He's on the front of the book with a white pussy cat and a tuxedo on. The cover and the title is completely frivolous. Don't let the title or the cover of the book fool you. It's frivolous. That book, out of all the books I read in my life, that book is one of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. I'm 55 years old. The name is Good Pussy. Wrote by Don Spears out of Louisiana. One of the greatest books I ever read in my whole life. It's a total dominant read. As you read, it sucks you in the book more. You can't stop. It's a page turner. And as you read, it's wrote directed at black men and black women, more so for black men because of his experiences that he speaks on in life and what he grew up around and what he witnessed and went through, as opposed to the experience he's given for the younger people coming up now today. And I ain't gonna say younger people, I'm gonna say for all people, especially black men. That is a great read. I advise everybody, especially if you're black, from the ages of 8 to 80, you need to read that book. That book is very, very enlightening and helpful. I still use chapters from the book in my life today in certain situations. Because now they got what they call a nigga trick you off the street. Which is true. I don't know if y'all interpret or know what I mean by that. But a nigga will trick you off the streets these days. A nigga will do something to you and wait on your response or retaliation. And he will call his buddies up, Popo. When Popo gets there, they're gonna deal with you accordingly. They're gonna alleviate everything he did to ignite or initiate this and immediately charge you. So the book is very good. I advise anybody, if you haven't read Don Spears' Good Pussy, you really need to read this book. This book will set fire to your brain. You know, reading is to absorb, to learn, to grasp, to grow. To get over things that you weren't familiar with or you didn't know anything about.
What type of advice you got for some young jitterbugs out here, man? Some young...
I mean, this generation environment is hard to start. I mean, where do you start with some of these areas? America failed a lot of these dummies. America failed some of y'all really bad. The country is based on principle, reason, and pride. The reason we grow in America. America failed a lot of these dummies walking around. You got a lot of airheads walking around, can't read, digging their booty in front of you, fart all around you, stand up in your and do all types of rude ignorant, just unprincipled shit that you taught in the house. When you had a fault, you say, excuse me, you get up and remove yourself from the air. You belch, you don't do that in front of people, you cover your mouth. It's just certain reasons we taught that these people don't have anymore, and it's hard to, I don't know if it'll ever change. I seen a little girl walk with her daughter the other day. She walked with her daughter right here. Oh, little baby, you dragging the little girl to catch up with you. You walking, come on here, child. I'm trying to tell you, you know hoes, right? You're maybe 2 years old, you calling her a hoe. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Somebody need to beat your fucking ass. On credit. You're a fucking dummy. Your baby 2 years old, you calling her a hoe. You dummy, no, you the hoe. You a thought on top of that. Look at your feet. You ain't afraid to be outside like that. Look, you walking on 2 claws. Man, her feet look like 2 damn claws. You stand on gopher paws, man. Don't go get your feet done. Ain't but a quarter. Stop chasing dick. You dumb bitch. You want to smoke weed and suck dick all day. That's what you want to do. That's what y'all do. I'm 55 years old. Y'all still fucking me.
It's community.
My youngest daughter, God bless the grave, was from my wife. I was married, by the way, I was married for 18 years to a queen by one of the most beautiful people God created. Tiffany Danielle Martin, God bless the grave. I would cherish her soul, her being, her mind, her essence, her every reason for being here. I cherish her love. I miss her more than anything in the world. There's nothing in life. That's why I'm in the situation I'm in, honestly. There's nothing in life that has rattled my cage like the death of my wife. I've never experienced something so hurtful, so devastating, so hard-hurting, so lost. I've always been on my own. I left my mom's house when I was like 13, 14 years old. And now she's gone. I see that she was such a beautiful person. She turned me into a codependent. I've never been a codependent. She made me a codependent. We have 2 children. My last 2 children. Lord, I miss her. I'm sorry, Abby. Give me a moment. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Man, that's good, man. We're gonna holler at you later on, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I need a moment.